So good morning again. So we are back in the series of salt analysis for class 11th and 12th, and today in continuation with we have group 4. Here, so today we'll talk about the salt analysis for group 4. Group reagent for group 4 is H2S gas in presence of NH4Cl and NH4OH. NH4Cl has to be added first as per common ion effect. So what are the cations present in group 4? We have zinc cation and the color of the salt is white. We have nickel cation, it is green salt, cobalt reddish pink in color, and manganese iron salt, it is light pink in color. What are we supposed to do is we take original solution, that means we have to take salt, mix it with water, make it a clear and transparent solution that we call as original solution. We add NH4Cl to it and NH4OH and then pass H2S gas using kept apparatus. If we get some precipitate, it means group 4 is present. Now, what type of precipitate? If we are having either nickel or cobalt ion, black precipitate should be there. If we have zinc ion, white precipitate, and if we have manganese ion, buff colored precipitate, we should get after adding this group reagent. So let's see the color of the salt and then we'll proceed for this group reagent and then we'll go for the confirmatory test. So here we are having the salt. We have a salt of cobalt that is reddish pink in color. You can see it clearly. So just by seeing the color of the salt, we can easily identify, yes, the salt, given salt is cobalt ion. The second one we have is manganese ion, and it is very light pink in color. So again, just by seeing the color of the salt, we can easily identify as the given salt is manganese ion. Similarly, in this series we have nickel ion. So here is the box for nickel ion, and we have parrot green color for the salt. And last we have is zinc salt, and this is white in color. So if we get precipitate, it means after adding this group reagent, so first thing is, just by seeing the color of the salt, nickel green in color, so we can easily confirm that yes, nickel is present in the given salt. Similarly, cobalt, very good color. Similarly, if we get black precipitate after adding this group reagent, we may have either nickel or cobalt. So just by seeing the color of the salt, we can easily judge what salt we have. White PPT we get for zinc ion after adding these things, and if we get buff colored PPT, it is for manganese ion. So let's see all these colors one by one, then we'll go for confirmatory test. So I'm taking test tube and we'll do the test for cobalt ion first. So I have taken little bit amount of cobalt ion and make a clear solution, original solution, which should be clear and transparent. So just mixing it. So I get a clear and transparent solution, you can see it. And then I add NH4Cl and NH4OH to this. This is ammonium chloride salt. So taking a spatula of ammonium chloride into it and adding ammonium hydroxide to make the medium basic alkaline. And then I pass H2S gas to it. After passing H2S gas, if I get black PPT, it confirms the presence of nickel. So you can see here I am having black PPT after passing H2S gas. So by this test we can confirm, we can come to know that we may have either cobalt as cation or nickel as cation. And since we know the color for cobalt ion, that is reddish pink, and we know the original color of the salt, so yes, we can confirm it here, we have cobalt ion. Okay, let's move to the nickel ion again. Nickel ion I'm taking for group 4 and make original solution to it. So it is little bit cloudy and colloid type, so we need to filter it out. Okay, and after filtration, I get a clear and transparent solution. So I need a funnel, but though making it a little bit faster, I'm just taking directly into the test tube and I'll get a solution, clear solution after passing. So you can see the solution comes down dropwise. So I'm having a clear and original solution coming out. I'm not using funnel, just to show you that how the solution comes drop wise. Okay, so I'm taking this clear solution and we'll do the test further for this nickel ion. Clear? So now to this I'll just take and add small amount of ammonium chloride and ammonium hydroxide, and then I pass H2S gas to it. Adding large amount of ammonium hydroxide, and I pass this H2S gas, and the black precipitate is clearly visible. So this confirms the presence of nickel ion in the salt. So now we'll move to the next cation, that is manganese salt. This is light pink in color, and on adding water I'll just make it original solution, and then just by filtration we get a clear solution. Okay, now to the clear solution we add small amount of ammonium chloride to it and ammonium hydroxide also. So once I add ammonium hydroxide and small amount of H2S gas, let me pass to it. Buff. I get a buff colored PPT. You can easily identify this as buff color. So if we get this light brown color or buff color PPT, we can confirm the presence of manganese ion in the salt. Now fourth, we'll move to zinc ion. The zinc is pure white in color. So again, just by seeing, and if we get the precipitate in the fourth group, after passing adding group reagent, we come to know, if we get the precipitate, we come to know if salt is white, it must be zinc. So adding ammonium chloride and then ammonium hydroxide, mixing it well to make the medium basic, and then I pass H2S gas to it. On passing H2S gas, you can easily find the color, the precipitate, some cloudy precipitate comes. White. This is white precipitate, and it settles down on standing after some time, and this confirms the presence of zinc. So since the salt was white and again the precipitate was white after adding group reagent, so we can confirm that it is zinc salt. So you can see the precipitate settles down so on standing. So now we'll move to the confirmatory test. So here I have written certain confirmatory tests, though as I have told you earlier, it's not required as we know the color of the original salt, but still, yes, very important for nickel ion. We take original solution, we add ammonium hydroxide and add DMG. DMG is dimethyl glyosin. So on adding these two to the original solution, if we get red color, it confirms the presence of nickel. Confirmatory test for nickel ion. So I'm taking small amount of the salt and make original solution to it. And I'll take a pallet of NaOH to it. You can take a base, we require basic medium. So I have taken 2 pallets of NaOH to make the medium basic, and mix it well so that the hydroxide pallets will mix it well, and then we add small amount of DMG. So I have taken this DMG in the test tube. On passing, let me add few more drops of DMG in the test tube, and here we can see after some time it changes to, it starts changing its color, and we can see, wait for a while, and we can see it starts changing its color and starts reacting with NaOH, as NaOH is solid. So it will take a moment to react in solid state, and now you can see some change in the color, and once it gets properly mixed, we get some pink color appears in the test tube that confirms the nickel in the salt. So here you can see the change in color. This is the confirmatory test for nickel. Now we'll move to cobalt, and the test for cobalt is we take original solution, add NaOH to it, we get blue color, which changes, this blue color changes to pink on adding acid. So let us see how it will occur, how it will happen. So let me take small amount of cobalt salt, a very small amount I have taken, you can see, and then make original solution to it. So I have told you how to make original solution. The characteristic for original solution is it must be clear and transparent. So here I have made it, and then I add NaOH to it. So on adding NaOH, makes the medium basic, it changes to blue color. That is clearly visible. Okay. Now if I add acid to it, we can see it changes its color, and again it changes to pink. So here we are having the change in color,
Cobalt confirmed,
and this confirms the presence of cobalt ion. Okay. So it will change its color after some time as the acid goes into the precipitate, and will get the complete pink solution, which again changes to blue if we add basic. So that goes on continuously. And last we have, yes, zinc ion original solution. We add NaOH, which changes to white PPT, and it disappears on adding excess of NaOH. So as we know, zinc ion white in color, and it gives precipitate in fourth group. So we already know, yes, this is zinc salt. So we just make white PPT and a palette of NaOH to it. Look, I have taken a single palette and add to it, and it starts reacting, and see the precipitate starts forming, and a very good precipitate will form. So if I take excess of NaOH, it changes, it becomes colorless, or this precipitate disappears. So this is the precipitate forms with the case of zinc ion. Again it confirms the presence of zinc ion. And last we have is manganese ion. And the confirmatory test for manganese ion, we take original solution and add NaOH, and we get white PPT. So though there are so many tests for manganese ion also, but as I told you earlier also, and again I'm keep on repeating this thing, that just by seeing the color for fourth group salts, we can easily identify the presence of that cation in the salt. So again I'm taking this palette, and on adding palette, we can see the precipitate settles down. You can see at the bottom the precipitate settles down. So this is white precipitate that settles down at the bottom, though buff colored PPT itself is the confirmatory test for manganese ion. So you need to learn these tests, because these are very important for your Viva, especially DMG test for nickel, and keep practicing. Whenever the school will open, you go in the lab and do practice in presence of your teacher. Thank you so much.